Are you feeling exhausted and you don't know what is happening, awakening, burnout, whatever it is, you're just contending with all of this that's happening? You are not alone. Hi, I'm Renu Mehta Chang. I am here to help you on your spiritual awakening path. I help women who feel disempowered, who feel stuck and heavy in their lives and are ready to take control, to say, this is my time, my healing, and to go forward with being the best version of themselves. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. I am honored to be with you on this path. It is a beautiful, beautiful journey that we are here together. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you know when new information comes up on this channel. And also, I have a spiritual awakening kit that I'm talking about now in the beginning of this video. So if you need any help with any parts of your spiritual awakening journey, check out the spiritual awakening kit. It's in the description box where I have meditations to help you be grounded, to help you keep yourself centered, ways to protect your auric field, ways to start your day where you are magnetizing all the things that you want in your life. You know, this is a very tough topic because when you're tired and you're struggling, it's hard to know what is happening in your world. It can be very debilitating because you still have to live your life. You still have to go to work. You still have to take care of your families if you have one. You still have to eat. You have to cook dinner. You have to go to the grocery store. You have to take care of all the extra stuff that you have to do. Nothing stops. And so it can be a big bummer to have that while you are on your spiritual awakening path. And I made a couple videos, check them out, about burnout versus spiritual awakening and to help you discern. But regardless of what it is fatigue. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that specifically so you understand why this is happening, because a lot of people get really frustrated, myself included. Just so you all know, I went through this and sometimes still go through this because when our bodies are up leveling, when we are on this new path, fatigue is going to be a part of it. And we can view it in a couple ways where, for example, this fatigue is definitely normal during a spiritual awakening process. And it's very common and it's a transformative part of it. You're integrating higher frequencies in your body and releasing the lower frequencies and vibrations you have been holding in all parts of you, your physical, your mental, emotional, and your spiritual bodies. And this can be taxing on your system. And it requires a lot of energy, substantial amounts of energy to do this process. And that leads you to being tired. Underneath that, even going deeper, is as your consciousness expands, your physical body is undergoing an energetic restructuring. The DNA, especially the so-called junk DNA, starts to reactivate the latent strands that are connected to your higher self and your soul memory. And this rewiring requires physical energy. The reason why it requires energy is because your pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and the vagus nerve are all recalibrating. So it's going from a place where you were to a higher level, higher frequency, and everything is adjusting inside you. Crystalline energy, which is often feeling like tingling, heat, or a buzzing, is starting to run through your chakras and your meridians. An old trauma that's stored in your fascia, your bones, and your womb is rising to be transmuted. Your body is literally becoming a higher frequency vessel. And this sacred exhaustion is your cocoon phase. Just like a caterpillar goes into the cocoon phase to become that beautiful butterfly, This is your cocoon phase right now. Not only does this awakening bring up unresolved emotions to the surface to be healed and cleared, where you're processing and healing old traumas, suppressed feelings, which can also be emotionally draining and cause that fatigue, you're also working on amplifying some of the subtle changes to your energy, like your clairaudience, which is hearing higher divine messages, your clairsentience, where you feel other people's energies or spirit. And you're also amplifying your emotional response to the collective consciousness out there, to the world, to all the people around you. And this can cause psychic fatigue, especially when you're in areas where there are a ton of people or electronically dense environments, when you're unconsciously absorbing other people's energies and emotions. And your aura is becoming more porous, where you are starting to really feel the influx of all the people around you. And that's due to this rapid expansion you're experiencing. This is why many awakened women and men go to detox themselves. They go into retreat where they want to have that sacred time to process all that's happening. They might even move locations because sometimes the world or the place that they're living is too overwhelming for them. Those people aren't escaping the world. They're not abandoning it, but they are going to a place where they can properly process and integrate and protecting their inner temple as it upgrades. It is believed in many spiritual traditions, fatigue accompanies the void, which is a sacred space where the old self dissolves before the new self is born. And that can bring on feelings of disconnection, feeling empty, loss of former passions, relationships, or roles, and a deep call to rest, which means you might sleep more than you normally do. This is not depression. This is ego death. Your identity is softening to allow your soul essence to shine through. And the body knows this before the mind does. As I mentioned before, when the caterpillar goes into the chrysalis, it doesn't know that it's going to be transformed into a beautiful butterfly. It only knows it must surrender. And this is what we must do too. Another thing that's also happening is you're doing some multidimensional processing where you are integrating soul lessons across lifetimes, not just this lifetime, but alternate lifetimes. And if you want more information about time, here's a video. And that means you're integrating alternate lives where there is grief, trauma, or even magic that was unprocessed. You're integrating parallel lives that are still holding karmic energy and future templates your higher self is guiding you towards. And this multidimensional processing can be extremely exhausting because our minds can't really understand it. The conscious mind can only see a fraction of what is happening behind the veil. And your sleep may become longer or fragmented, full of symbolic or visitive dreams. And sleep may also become a portal for healing with soul guides and ancestors. You're not just tired, you're working deeply in the unseen realms. Fatigue is a holy messenger, whispering truths to you like pause. Let spirit catch up with you. Your soul essence needs time for stillness so that it can unfold. It's time to receive, not produce. You are becoming. Let the old burn off gently. This is where crystal healing, anointing oils, flower essences, and healing can be very helpful for you because it can help you bring back parts of your body and your soul to you at this moment in time and bring it back into harmony. Remember, you are not lazy. You are not unproductive. On the contrary, you are doing so much work beyond your own conscientiousness. And I have also been through this. I have been on this path very deeply for many, many years and go through the ebb and flow of the fatigue. And one thing I can tell you is rest. Listen to your body. Be kind and have grace with yourself because This is an upgrade that you're having on a very massive, expansive level. And you're shedding that old self. So in order to be ready for the new, we must allow ourselves the time to get rid of this old, clogged, stagnant stuff that we just don't need anymore. That's how simple this can be. And when you're resting with this fatigue, you are receiving. That's a hard thing for many of us to do, is to receive, because we're constantly doing, making, producing. But this is the time to just allow it and just to receive all of this that's happening for you. So some takeaways for you. Prioritize your rest. Get some sleep. When your body says you need sleep, sleep. Get some grounding in. Walk barefoot in the grass or the sand or the dirt. Really connecting yourself into Mother Nature. I have in the Spiritual Awakening Kit a really wonderful column of light meditation where you can really ground into Mother Earth. Have a balanced diet. Eating wholesome foods can really help support you during this time. Set some boundaries. Limit your exposure to environments and people that might suck some of your energy out. You want to conserve your energy at this time. And seek some support. Connect with some people or communities or this channel where you can communicate with other people that are also going through this. This is a really sacred time. And when you look back, you'll say, oh my gosh, now I understand why I am going through this. Because when you're on the other side, you can look back and say, holy cow, I really did go through so much. Remember that fatigue is a sign of profound transformation and inner work. Embrace it as a testament to your soul growth. I am here to support you. Leave me a comment and let me know what you are feeling or experiencing. Is this really truly something that is so debilitating for you? Or are you at the beginning of your spiritual awakening? I'd love to know. I'm sending you a lot of love, peace, harmony, and joy. Bye for now.